What's going on YouTube? My name is Sam and today we're going to be going over my 2K20 wishlist video. 2K19 was a pretty good game compared to 2K18, but there's still a lot of work to do. There's a lot of minor changes that can be made to make this game much better. The first thing is no one's getting games in the park. I literally go like 45 minutes in the park and I still can't get games because if you're in Elite 3, no one wants to play you. A good solution to this is to have separate park servers so people are only in the server if they want to play park. Remove the park records and just like make it so people want to play each other again. Like in 2K17 there was like no one showed the record before the game and only you could see it. That should be implemented back into 2K20. Remove the cheesy moves like the L2 cheese on 2s, post speed boosting, and D-padding. Most of this stuff is on the 2v2 court, and an easy fix to that is let everyone move off the check so no one can get stupid advantages on the inbounds. Make mascots regular height again. It's ridiculous how you can make a 7'3" center and you put on a mascot and it's like 6'5". You spend like $50 on a mascot, you have to grind all the way there, and you can't even use it to win games. This might not be the most popular topic, but I think they should keep archetypes. I feel like it adds variety to the game, and a lot of people don't like this and want it to go back to like inside-outside balance, but they're not going to do that because it's too much money to be made with people making separate archetypes. Speaking of making a lot of archetypes, ease up on the microtransactions. It's ridiculous you have to spend $60 on the game, then another $50 on the game just to compete, which is 110, which is just insane. This is probably the biggest change that I think needs to be taken away, is don't let every build shoot. Like lockdown defenders are one of the best builds in the game because they can shoot threes. There's a reason why the #1 build in the game is like the way to win stage is to want to play sharp and 2 lockdown defenders, because like if they can shoot the ball, there's like no disadvantages to them and they can just spam square on defense, making them ridiculous. But if they couldn't shoot the ball, then they would be forced to run like a stretch, and there would be not nearly as many like toxic lineups as there are today. Also, just can we join our friends' park on the same try? It got a lot better this year. Like in the beginning, I think 2K19 it was pretty bad, but I think it's got better at the end, but it's still kind of bad. Like it does take me a couple of tries every now and then. Just fix that up. Separate the 1v1 courts for guards. If you ever try to play in the 1v1 court and stage, it's just ridiculous. It's full of pure post scores, just post speed boosting and pushing you out of the takeover. And also, I think they should put like some 1v1 courts in the park for people that aren't like trying to like gamble VC, just want to have fun on the 1v1 court. I think that would also like make it like everyone wants to play, especially if they separate it for guards too. And I have this new idea for a badge. Like it's a badge higher than Hall of Fame badge, and the only way you get it is if you hit 99, and all of your Hall of Fame badges go up to the diamond badge. I feel like that would be cool, but like because the 99 it's gotten kind of stale. I mean, obviously road to 99. They're probably gonna keep it because it's good for the game and it gets like all the micro people on, but it's not good for the park community and it just gets people on micro and off the park. I would give rewards for park rep if they want to keep the amateur, pro, and elite. Definitely give rewards for that. The only reward for getting to Elite 3 is now I have to wait 15 minutes for games instead of 5, which is great because I love waiting for games. Listen to the community more. In the beginning of the game, like when 2K20 drops, there's gonna be like Mike Wang tweeting 24/7 about this and that, and then like 3 or 4 months into the game, it's just gonna disappear because they're so focused on the next 2K. Focus on this 2K, make this 2K really good. I feel like that would really help, like make each game better because they're always so focused on the next one, and then that makes their current game like stale and dry. I want park affiliations back. But I do like the addition of the neighborhood, so I would keep that. You can make 3 separate neighborhoods and 3 new affiliations. Get rid of Sunset, get rid of Old Town, get rid of Rivet. I feel like it would make it much better if we just make new affiliations, keep the game fresh, and maybe like bring back Rival Day and stuff. Give them a new park, give them a bunch of VC for competing. I feel like that would be really good. Remove takeover or fix it. I would remove it, but they're not going to do that because it's too much fan service. Takeover is way too strong, especially on some builds, and some builds get it way too fast, like post scores. Playmakers don't get it at all. They have to score like 5 times and get 2 assists. It's ridiculous. You can score every time on the post scoring takeover, and it makes the game less fun. It takes away the skill gap in the game because it's like an amateur 1 gets takeover, they could still make stupid shots and beat you even though they're pretty trash at the game. So yeah. Next thing, make it so you wrap up much faster while playing Park rather than My Career. The first 99 in the game should not be a My Career grinder. They should be playing Park. Park should give you twice as much rep as My Career to make the game like much more exciting, and people like watching Park like in 2K17 with like Nadex and Orlando. Also, they should definitely bring back Park badges. Park badges were a great addition in 2K17. They really were they were a great addition. They really should add them back. Fix delaying. This is why I don't play Stage. This is ridiculous. Every time you play Stage, if you play in the 5K court at least, you will get delayed out of the game. You will get delayed out. What this means is the opponent will literally just stand there and he will lag you out of the game. I don't know how this is a thing, but it is. I'm friends with a player. I played with this guy. He delayed me out of the game. His name was Rip Your Internet. Okay. I played with a guy named Y Delay who delays courts. It's just ridiculous. All the Park events are run through delaying. You can't even play an event like a comp event to get like unlimited boost without delaying. It's just bad. The devs need to be active the whole year, like I said earlier, and stop focusing so much on the next 2K. Give playmakers way more stamina. Don't let them lose the ball in takeover. Takeover, it's so like playmaking takeover is nothing compared to post scoring takeover. You can barely drop people in playmaking takeover because people just hold their hands up. Like, remove hands up defense. Like, obviously keep it, but you should be able to get broken. Like, what logical sense does that make that you can't get broken when your hands are up? Like, what? Yeah. So also, I would have to say Mascots. I feel like Mascots should be free. Like, if you grind all the way to 98 overall, you still have to pay $50. It's like, it just defeats the purpose of grinding. I know if Mascots for free next year, I would definitely grind up to the overall, whatever I need to get Mascots, but I don't even try it in like any of the games because it costs so much VC. The clothing items in the store should not be limited time. Like, I get it, you want to be realistic, Ronnie, but this is a video game at the end of the day, and we don't want clothes selling at its wags. I would say for like my new idea for like the diamond badges, I feel like they should be super strong, but I feel like 99 overall and like the rep shouldn't be hit in like a couple months. It should take like 5-6 months to hit 99 overall. Like, make it harder. It's way too easy because once one person hits 99 overall, it kind of like it's not as fun anymore to try to get like the first one. And I would keep on adding new events throughout the year. Don't just keep on adding one event like Dime Time and stuff, but keep on adding them through the year. Like Gold Rush, it's been in the game the whole year. They haven't added any new events. Like, and some of the events are stupid. Like, who cares about a free throw event? Like, add something else. House Rules is really bad. It's just like no one's on the game, so no one can even play these events out, and when they do, they just get delayed. So it's pretty bad. Also, I would just have to say, like, the game isn't bad technically. I mean, they did go on sale for $3, but that was just to get their sales up because they knew people weren't really buying the game. I would also, I talked about removing records before the game. That is probably one of the number one problems. People are so like their record, it's more important to them than anything else in the game, and they will do anything they can to protect the record. And like, that's just not good, obviously, because people aren't playing the game as they should be. So my ideas for the park affiliations, there should be like for the events, they can like throw in new events and affiliations. So like, say there's Gold Rush going on at like the new Old Town. Like, don't call it Old Town, but obviously like new affiliations that 2K can make up. Maybe have like Dime Time going on at New Rivet, or like some new event, like a new version of House Rules going on at New Sunset. And I do think there's going to be new parks in neighborhoods, because as you guys saw in the 2K20 covers, Anthony Davis and Dwayne Wade, it looks like in the Dwayne Wade cover that's going to be like a new Sunset Beach Park, and the Anthony Davis cover looks like it's going to be a new Rivet City or Sunset Park. So I'll be really happy for that. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. This is obviously my first video here, and I plan to upload a lot of 2K20 news and leaks, and I'm going to be uploading NBA2K19 gameplay. And when the prelude comes out in the actual 2K20 game, you know I'll be uploading a lot there. So hit the bell, hit subscribe, and like the video. And that's gonna be it, guys. It's Sam, and thanks for watching.